flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sun Devils offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah. All out of space. The 20. Touchdown, Arizona State! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. He'll pull it on the read. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Gonna run it. It's Warren. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Turning it on!
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Levin. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Trying to rumble in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looking to throw for it. Looks as if he'll have enough to give Memphis a first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches,
Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. On the move, it's Dupree. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Makes the grab. It's Durant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why
he'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for them. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Out of the chute, quick toss to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run because they're blocking.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Under fire. He'll get rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Pulls it in inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw. Back's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You backing up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be...
Turns on the Jets. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. Once he got it, it was all over right to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. 3rd and short now from their own 48. The offense changing the play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand.
I like the decision there in the RPO game, too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it down.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll leave it with him. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Touch pass on the right. Touchdown, Tiger! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Levin. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete.
The pass on first down, caught by the receiver. Picks up 9.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to take a shot on second and short. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And he spikes it to stop the clock, and they'll have an opportunity for a really long field goal try as they save those precious seconds. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The field goal is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. That's caught. It's Henry. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he got loose. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Trying to barge in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double.
Touchdown, Memphis! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Back to throw, it's Levitt. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Connection to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here in the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
The give to the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The play action fake. Going for 6. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, better look out! Makes it past the marker. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do it, trying to avoid these big 300-pound bodies running at you full speed. Not an enviable task.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Tigers are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Dupree there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be back.
Touchdown, Memphis! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Makes the grab over the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Butler.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Still on his feet at the 40. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on